Welcome to Catalyst Collaborative Arts and Makerspace, everybody. We're so happy to share with you some live music. Today we're joined by Tucson troubadour and songster Don Armstrong. I think you're going to really enjoy this music. We send this out especially to all of our friends and healthcare partners out there at the VA and Fountains of La Cholla and Hacienda at the Canyon. We're thinking about you, and we hope you enjoy this music today. Without further ado, Mr. Don Armstrong.
Thank you, Matt. I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande, but my legs ain't bold and my cheeks ain't tan. I'm a cowboy who never saw a cow, never roped a steer 'cause I don't know how. Sure ain't fixin' to start in now. Yippee-i-oh-ki, yippee-i-oh-ki. I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande, and I learned to ride before I learned to stand. I'm a riding fool who is up to date. I know every trail in the Lone Star State, 'cause I ride the range in my Ford V8. Yippee-i-oh-ki, yippee-i-oh-ki. I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande. I come to town just to hear the band. I know all the songs that the cowboys know about the big corral where the dogies go. I heard them all on my radio. Yippee-i-oh-ki, 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 yippee-i-oh-ki. Thank you. As you can tell, my family's here. That's an old Johnny Mercer song. Johnny Mercer wrote a lot of great songs back in the 40s, 50s, 60s. He wrote songs like, co-wrote Moon River for one, and he was from Savannah, Georgia, and wrote songs mostly out in Hollywood. And his family was a very prominent family in Savannah. If you saw the movie or read the book Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, the Mercer Mansion plays a very important role in that story. And he would write songs in Hollywood and then drive back home to Savannah whenever he could. And back in those days, in the 40s, that was a pretty arduous trip. So he wrote I'm an old cowhand, trying to alleviate boredom driving through the state of Texas. So here's the Fats Waller tune. No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on his show. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner. Don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. I don't stay out late, I don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. Saving all my love for you. Here's a song by a fellow by the name of Billy Hill. Billy was a Boston boy. He wrote this back in 1922. Wrote some wonderful songs. Wet my whistle here a little bit. He wrote songs for the Sons of the Pioneers, songs like Empty Saddles in the Old Corral and I'm Heading for the Last Roundup. This was his most popular, though. You got to give a little, take a little, let your poor heart break a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. Got to laugh a little, cry a little, let the clouds roll by a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. As long as there's the two of us, we got the world and all its charms. When the world is through with us, we got each other's arms. You got to give a little, take a little, always have a break a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. As long as there's the two of us, we got the world and all its charms. When the world is through with us, we got each other's arms. You've got to win a little, lose a little, always have the blues a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. Glory of love.
Thanks so much for doing this, Don.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
I always love listening to you play, so it's a treat for us.
Oh, thank you.
So I've known you for a while now, and I'm going to insert myself here and play a couple tunes with you, which I'm looking forward to. But I think a lot of people watching this maybe have never seen you before or heard any of your songs before. So you came to Arizona from New Mexico vis-a-vis New York.
Right. I grew up in upstate New York, Saratoga Springs. Where I was very lucky to hang out, excuse me, at Cafe Lena, which is the longest continuously running coffee house anywhere. And I still play there every year. Saw Bob Dylan there. That was one of the first places that he played when he came east back in the 60s. And so I kind of woodshedded, sitting in the front row watching great musicians like Dave Van Ronk and Dylan and people like that, and picked it up, and that was what I wanted to do. And I met my late wife, Victoria, there, and she was living in Santa Fe and wanted to move back. I had never been west of Lansing, Michigan, actually, and so we moved there and ended up here. She got tired of winters, and so
Been in Tucson 10 years now?
I've been here about 13, 14 years. Been playing here down here for about 25, but Tucson was a place where we could come and we could play clubs here, but also we would play a lot in retirement homes, and we would do children's concerts at libraries and stuff. So we didn't have to go on the road as much. So when you're getting older, that's nice.
Yeah. Well, something I love about you too is you, in addition to playing out at lots of different spots, I mean, you do a lot of the SAACA programs and healthcare sites.
Thanks to you guys, yeah.
But you're also probably the biggest audience member, regular audience member I see in the Tucson music scene. I mean, you get out to music.
I do.
Basically, I mean, it seems like every night that you're not playing, you're out seeing someone else play.
It's because there's so much great music happening here. So many great musicians, and it's like a family. You know, my kids offered to have me come and stay with them, you know, after Victoria passed away. But, you know, there's just such a great family here. You're part of it.
Yeah. Thanks, Don. Speaking of family, let's do some of your songs.
Okay. All right.
And, what do you want to do?
Let's do, well, this is the one that people like in the retirement homes quite a lot, and it's Blueberry Hill. Thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill. When I found you, the moon stood still on Blueberry Hill, and it lingered until my dreams came true. The wind in the love's sweet melody, but all of those vows we made were never to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me still. Though you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Oh, take one. Those vows we made were never to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me still. Though you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Though you were my thrill on Blueberry Oh,
Hey, Alan.
that was fun.
It was fun.
Um,
Where does that song come from? I'm actually not.
Actually, I don't know who wrote it. It's from the mid 40s sometime. And of course, Fats Domino had the big hit of it when I was a kid. It's just I've always loved that song.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do a song from the new record I'm doing. There's a song for young Annabelle Ronstadt. I'm making a CD for the Ronstadt Record Company with P.D. Ronstadt producing it. It was his dad's idea, Michael. And one day we were in the studio all day, and P.D. told me that, hey, Matt and Becca are playing over at the Reed Park Zoo tonight. And so I said, well, let's meet up there after. So he went home, got the family. And Annabelle was just learning to walk at that point, and didn't quite have the strength or the muscular coordination, but she had that determination to make her dad walk her around the perimeter of the park, which he did. He was so exhausted after. And I wrote him the next morning and said, hey, you should write a song. He said, well, I'm leaving that up to you. And this is what came out. It's not that Daddy was teaching daughter to do anything. Daughter was doing the teaching. So this is called Annabelle Teaching Her Daddy to Dance. Who's that chasing the sun down? Who's that bringing the moon round? Who's got you thinking, for crying out loud? Why, it's Annabelle teaching her daddy to dance. Who's that tossing back Cheerios? Who's that up on her tippy toes? Who's that strutting steady as she goes? It's Annabelle teaching her daddy to dance. Life is strange, life is sweet, life is full of surprises, that's how we grow. But to know how to dance is surely something every mommy and daddy should know. Climbing a moonbeam? Who's that tugging your shoestrings? Who's that making my heart sing? It's Annabelle teaching her daddy to dance. Life is young, life is old, life is full of surprises, that's how we grow. But to know how to dance is surely something every mommy and daddy should know. Who's that chasing the sun down? Who's that bringing the moon round? Who's got you thinking, for crying out loud? Why, it's Annabelle teaching her daddy to dance. Ooh, ooh, Annabelle teaching her daddy to dance. Ooh, ooh, Annabelle. Haven't seen her dance in a while. I know she's got some new steps. How about a little Bolt of Dust?
Yeah.
This is another song off the record. Petey Ronstadt wrote this. It's a great song. I remember walking into Chicago Bar one night and hearing him sing this song, and went up to his dad and said, "That's a great song. Who'd you get it from?" He said, "Well, Petey wrote it." And that's right. I don't want to do that. Yeah, maybe I better.
This is in that great tradition of songs that sound older than they are.
Yeah, this is a straight Dust Bowl sounding song. He was definitely channeling Woody Guthrie, I think. Oh, my darling, don't you weep. We'll meet again someplace sweet. Sweeter than this bowl of dust we know, sweeter than the frozen snow. Well, the sun is slowly going down. No one knows where he'll rest his weary crown, but the King who melted all our sins away is hiding from this wicked town. And the earth has turned the other way, and the sky no longer gives us rain, and the grass that used to grow up green and tall is only yellow than it falls. Oh, my darling, don't you weep. We'll meet again someplace sweet. Sweeter than this bowl of dust we know, someplace with grass beneath our feet. Oh, I'll take one. So hold me close, let us rest. The dawn is coming for our best. You know I'll see you someplace on down this road, someplace we can call our home. Oh, my darling, don't you weep. We'll meet again someplace sweet. Sweeter than this bowl of dust we know, someplace we can call our home. Oh, my darling, don't you weep. Oh, my darling, don't you weep. We'll meet again someplace sweet. Sweeter than this bowl of dust we know, someplace we can call our home. Nice. That's fun.
All right.
All right.
We're back.
Here's another song off the record that I was very lucky to have Matt play some fiddle on, and his wife Becca sang, and it's one of my favorite songs on the record. If I can see I can't see the dots in this. Hey, little bird, why you fly so near? Bring your treetop high, bring it here. Hey, little bird, come sing to me your song. Sing to me your song all day long. She take to a breeze like a voice to a song. Little bird, she never stay too long. Go fly to your true love right where you belong. Little bird, don't stay away too long. So near, bring your treetop high, bring it here. Hey, little bird, come sing to me your song. Sing to me your song all day long. Hey, little bird.
So you play a lot of our different partners that we work with SAACA, Fountains of La Cholla, Veterans Affairs Hospital, Hacienda at the River. You're one of the rare musicians that can do it all.
It's hi to all you guys. I miss you. I always have such a great time at all of these places, and the people are always so friendly. They're very, especially the first 3 songs that I did. These are songs that they like to sing along with, and it's not songs. They're usually, I like to do them because they're songs that they haven't heard in a while, and so they're kind of it's kind of a shock, but a joyous shock, and so they get right into it. It's always so much fun, and the people are always so nice. The management, the help, great places to play.
What would you say to musicians that haven't ever played at a retirement home or senior living community or hospital before?
Geez, I don't know.
I'm always encouraging musicians to do it. So.
Yeah, I guess, and I know people. I know a lot of people that do it, and Victoria and I were lucky doing it because I always liked old songs anyway. We liked, growing up, my mom would. She liked a lot of the music that we were listening to on the radio. She liked the Everly Brothers, and she liked Buddy Holly, and she liked people like that. And we liked a lot of the records that she would play for us when she was growing up. A lot of the big band stuff, and so I grew up loving that music. And when we started playing retirement homes, and actually for the last we've been doing it for 30 years, but people still like, people are going to start moving out of that, and all these old people are going to start wanting to hear like Stairway to Heaven and things like that.
Are you ready for that?
Yeah. That's kind of scary. But anyway.
Stairway to Heaven on the banjo.
Yeah, there you go. Actually, somebody probably does it.
I'm sure.
Randall Morton, I'll bet you, does it. I'll bet.
Where do you want to go now?
Let's do, this is a song that my late wife Victoria wrote, and she wrote this back in 1965. And she wasn't really crazy about the song, but she always got a lot of requests for it. A lot of people recorded it. Steve Goodman was the first, and then Judy Collins got it from him, and Jerry Jeff Walker did it, and a whole bunch of people. And the song is called "The Lovin' of the Game." I saw the Feather River glide over shining golden sand, struck a silver ribbon wide, held $1,000,000 in my hand, but beside the looking for, the finding's always tame. There's nothing drives a gambler like the loving of the game. All my life I ran around, searching hard from town to town. Still I never ever found anything to tie me down. Still I wouldn't trade my time for a solid diamond plate. I wouldn't trade a fortune for the loving of the game. Matt Rolland. Times going by, got to have ourselves a few. Where I'm going has no end, what I'm seeking has no name. The treasure's not the taking, it's the loving of the game. I saw the Feather River glide over shining golden sand, struck a silver ribbon wide, held $1,000,000 in my hand, but beside the looking for, the finding's always tame. There's nothing drives a gambler like the loving of the game. No, there's nothing drives a gambler like the loving of the game. For Victoria. Okay, well, we got time for one more, I guess.
Yeah.
There's another song from the new album. So many great people on this song. My friend Gary McIntyre played piano on it. Becca and Sabre Falk sang backup. They were the Whiskyettes. And my favorite part, P.D. Ronstadt played tuba.
Dream come true.
I didn't even know you played tuba before this record.
I remember seeing him play at the Chicago bar one night. And
It's not a casual instrument to bring to a gig.
no. And I remember talking to his dad and saying, he took that in high school, didn't he? He said, yep. Had to have tuba on one song anyway. And I remember Becca telling me she liked this song, so.
Twin Youngbirds?
How about you?
How about you?
There will be a CD release party at some point. It was supposed to be next Saturday, but that is not going to happen. Obviously.
Future date.
Key of F, right? Yeah. Well, the laundry was done, the coffee all gone. Took a walk by the river run. When the wind kicked up like a frisky young pup, took to stealing my hat like it was some kind of fun. Fun, some kind of how do you do? Some like to dance, take the big chance. That's how I like to do. How about you? Now my hat took flight to the Wednesday light. I lit out running to take up the fight, but the wind was too fast. Lordy knows how to dance. It was two-step, slow dance, and two-stepping into the night. Fun, some kind of how do you do? Some like to dance, take the big chance. That's how I like to do. How about you? Slow down, let me catch up just to start all over again. 'Twas all I could do not to jump out of my shoes like some kind of dancing fool. Some like to dance, take a big chance. That's how I like to do. How about you? Some kind of fun. Some kind of how do you do? Some like to dance, take the big chance. That's how I like to do. How about you? How about you?
All right. Well, Don Armstrong, everybody.
Thank you,
so
Matt.
much. Thanks so much.
My
for
pleasure.
being here.
Thank you for having me. Thanks for all you do and all SAACA does. It helps us all out. Everybody.
Well, thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.